Hi everyone, and welcome to my urban homestead in the Midwest. Our neighbors are a bit noisy and I hope that you can hear me clearly. Ignore the noise and the storm. It's about to storm, so I figured I better make this video before it falls. Okay, first off, we're going to do a much awaited update on the orchard. Yay! Okay, here's the orchard. And by the way, I would like to introduce to you the two new trees we got. This is Miss Red Haven peach tree that already has peaches on it, and Miss Elberta peach tree that already has peach trees on it. Peach trees, fruits in it. Anyway, here's the entrance to the orchard, and here's the orchard now. Yay! After 2 years, this is their second birthday. Was it second? Yeah, I think it's the second birthday. Excuse me. Of the orchard. There you go. So the first one update is Miss Nanking cherry. There you go. This is how she looks like right now, and she's planted right here by the corner of the orchard. Now about Miss Nanking cherry. Okay, Nanking cherry grows up to 10 to 15 foot, zone hardiness 3 to 6, and 10 feet well spacing. Well, we're not going to follow the spacing because, as you remember, I'm planning to emulate a small forest in my orchard. But anyway, this grows to 10 to 15 foot. It's an Asian species. It's a bush, so it's supposed to bush up pretty good. But 10 foot is a really high bush, don't you think? It's native to China, Japan, and the Himalayas. Fast growing, early spring bloom. But since it's just starting to develop, it doesn't have any bloom. And dark red fruit, tart tasting, and rice between July to August. And needs another cherry for pollinating. And FYI, the birds love it. So that's the reason why. With regards to self-pollinating, that's the reason why I have another cherry tree on that corner. So that's an update on Miss Nanking cherry. After the next one, this apple tree is the last that I planted, and if you can see, I have an apple fruit right there. There you go. She's tall now, at least 8 foot now, and her name is Apple Liberty, or Liberty Apple is the variety name. It grows 12 to 15 foot high, hardiness zone 4 to 7, prolific bearer, low maintenance, yellow to red overtones, good for fresh eating, cooking, and canning. Usually ripes around September, and it needs another tree for it to grow abundantly. Hence, I got another apple tree over there. So there's this Miss Liberty apple for you. She's growing really good, and she survived the bad winter. And here's her fruits. I'm very happy I got fruits already. Okay, next update. One of the last ones planted is this pear tree. This pear tree had a hard time growing. As you can see, the bad winter that we just had really did a number on it. But thankfully, it's bouncing back. This is the last one that was planted, second to this apple, if you can remember from the old videos. And the variety of this tree is the same as that other tree. So I got 2 of them planted on either side of the orchard. This one, on the other hand, was older. This is an older tree than the other one. And this one has lots of pear fruits for me. There you go. And it's really tall now, about 10, 11 foot. So it's really tall, and the variety is Kuiper pear tree. Grows between 15 to 30 foot high. I ain't gonna let it grow that high, I'm short. Hardiness zone 5 to 9. And the fruits are perfect for canning, or preserves, pies, and sauces. It's an oriental pear tree with large yellow fruit and white flesh that is crisp, juicy, and coarse texture. Very hardy and heat tolerant. Yeah, really hardy. I mean, imagine it survived the really bad winter we got. And it's self-pollinating, which means I don't need another pear tree to plant it to make it grow abundantly. But since I love pear tree in general, I planted 2 of them. And I am very happy that there's lots of fruits. I hope that the storm doesn't destroy my fruit. You know what I mean? I'm so looking forward to having fruits. And I hope that this one would bear fruit next year. I'm just happy that this one is bouncing back. This one is a younger tree compared to the other one. Okay, that's the update on the pear tree. Next, the next one is the plum tree. Now this is its 2nd year, and as you can see, this one is looking really nice. And if you remember, I planted 2 of them. This one is the other one, and this is the other one. Now this one had a hard time bouncing back from the bad winter that we have, but at least it's alive, and for me, that's what matters. So this one is doing way better than the other one, but at least they're both alive. Their variety is Methley is the name, and they grow 15 to 25 foot high, hardiness zone 5 to 9. They need to be watered regularly. They're best for fresh eating, for pies, jelly, jams, and preserves. Heavy producer, but since this is only its 2nd year, so is it 2nd or 3rd year? But anyway, it doesn't have any blooms in it since it's just starting to grow, but it's all right. It's heat tolerant, disease resistant, and self-pollinating. But since I love plums, I got 2 of them. See? So they're doing great. I mean, they're alive. That's what matters. On to the next one. Next one is the other cherry tree. Because if you remember that the other one over there is the Nanking cherry. That's a bush variety. This is the 2nd cherry. And look, I got fruits. Ain't that wonderful? Yeah. I love cherries. That's why I planted 2. Anyway, the variety of this one is cherry Montmorency. I hope I'm not butchering the name. It grows 15 to 20 foot high, hardiness zone 4 to 8. Needs to be watered regularly. Best for making juice, concentrate, cooking, pies, preserves, and for all kinds of things that's cherry related. Self-pollinating, and you could harvest around July or August. And since I love 2 cherries, this one is for making pies, and the other one, the Nanking cherry, is for fresh eating. Ain't that wonderful? I didn't plan that. I just found that when I did the research. Would you believe that? Okay, so that concludes our tree. Oh, not yet. This one I planted out of a stick. This is one of the first ones that I planted, and okay, I'm crossing my fingers that it would grow. If I am not mistaken, this is a chestnut, which is an experiment of mine. So cross fingers, it'll work out and grow. Okay, next, last tree. Oh, no, not yet. I still need to talk about that apple and those peach trees. Oops. On to the next one. Okay, the next tree on the list is a peach, Red Heaven peach tree. This one is the baby one that I planted from a stick. Here's the stick. And well, it bounced back. I mean, I started as a stick, and that was about a year ago. 2 years. So yeah, it's still a baby, itty bitty baby. But hey, it bounced back. It's alive. And that's the reason why I planted 2 new ones. Because I love peachy. I love peach trees. I love peach fruit. So I planted a bigger one. Because remember, I told you I'm going to plant 2 new trees right by the entrance of the orchard. Voila! This is a Red Haven peach tree and an Elberta one. Now, info on the peach Red Haven that I am very happy. I got peach fruit to harvest. I should be removing it, but I'm a sucker for fruit, so they're staying. Anyway, they grow 12 to 15 foot high, hardiness 5 to 8, zone 5 to 8. They are heavy bearing, easy to grow. They're best as fresh fruit eating, canning, or freezing. Fuzzless skin, so it's not fuzzy. Yellow to red, disease resistant, freestone. It's self-pollinating and ripens late July to around August with pink flowers. I love cherry blossoms, so the peach blossoms would do for me, since for some reason I can't grow any cherry sakura trees here in Midwest Nebraska. But yep, this is Miss Red Haven peach tree. Next is Miss Elberta peach tree. I should be removing the fruits again. FYI for those, you should be removing the fruits to let the roots grow deep and strong. But I really want to have fruits this year, so I might remove those little suckers there and let the big ones grow. And I might do something to support the tiny itty bitty branches. But the fruits would stay. I'm naughty. I know. Anyway, information about Miss Elberta peach tree. She's freestone. She's an heirloom variety, and apparently this is America's favorite peach tree because it's prolific grower, grows pretty much everywhere. Well, hardiness zone 5 to 9, grows 15 to 25 foot high. Dwarf varieties are 8 to 10, and if I'm not mistaken, these are the full-grown variety ones. I ain't gonna let it grow 25 foot high. Maybe only until 20 or less, because your home girl is short. Anyway, this is perfect for fresh eating, like table eating. Freestone, like that one. Self-pollinating, like that one. But like I said, I love peaches, so I planted 2. They're active growers. They're fast growing, apparently 3 foot a year. So right now, your home girl is 5'2", and right now it's around 4 foot high. So let's see if the Mr. Google is correct. Anyway, it's an heirloom variety from the 1870s, and it apparently you can harvest up to 150 pounds per season. You know what? This is a baby tree and it has lots of fruit. So on that note, I think I'm going to believe Mr. Google. Okay, the last tree in my orchard. I'm not going to give info on the chestnut tree since it's still an itty bitty baby and I don't know if it's going to grow. Oh, that one over there is a mulberry. Yeah, I'll talk about it later. Okay, this apple tree. This apple tree, we planted it a year after we moved here in this property. So this tree is around 6 years old, and there's fruits right now, right there. It's apple fruit, and the variety of this fruit is called Apple Wolf River. That's the name of this tree. It grows 12 to 15 foot high, hardiness 3 to 8, and It's strong, disease resistant, it bears large fruit, it's perfect for cooking and for sauce making, ripens around late September, and it needs a pollinator. So in order for this to grow prolific and to bear lots of fruit, it needs another tree with it. And that's the reason why I got another tree over there, which I said a while ago, called Apple Liberty. So there are different varieties and you need it. That's why, I guess that's the reason why they got lots of fruit this year. Okay, mulberry. Okay guys, I know I keep saying the last tree. This is literally the last tree. This is a mulberry. And it was given to us by our neighbor who lives across the road over there. And she told me this is a girl, because apparently you need a girl and a boy. And she's told me she gave me a girl because she got a lot of trees. She can't remember the variety name. All she knows is it's a mulberry. It's prolific, disease resistant, and apparently you can tell by the leaves that it's a girl. It doesn't have any fruits yet. I'm just happy that it bounced back and lived. But yeah, we'll see if we'll get fruits this year. I hope I can give you more information about this mulberry, but sadly no. And my neighbors are all busy because there's a storm coming, hence all the noises. But anyway, I hope that this would inspire you to make your own orchard and grow your own orchard with fruit trees. I mean, I have a very tiny property. I mean, you can see it. I got how many? 2 grown peach tree and 1 itty bitty over there. Right over there is the itty bitty one. And then I got 2 pear trees. I got 2 apple trees. I got 2 plum and 2 cherry, 1 tree and 1 bush and 1 mulberry. And I mean, it's a small property, but it works. So ta-da! I hope that you guys enjoy this update on our orchard, on my mini orchard. And I really don't know if this is going to grow and take off, that tree, but we'll see. By the way, this tall one is a rhubarb. That's a rhubarb. I still need to learn how to make that. But anyway, the next video that I'm going to post is about all the berries. I have a lot of berries in this yard and that will be our next update, is on the berries, because if you remember right, I planted the trees and the berries at the same time. So I'll give you guys an update on the berries and how they're doing. So stay tuned. I hope this inspires you, and I hope that the information I gave would give you an idea of what to plant if you live around Nebraska or the Midwest area. Hence, I shared information about the zone hardiness, and if they're disease resistant, if they need self-pollinating and whatnot. I hope that it gives you an idea, and hope that it inspires you to have your own mini orchard. Thank you for watching. Hope you like my video. Click like and subscribe and share it with everyone who's thinking about making their own mini orchard. Bye. God bless.